Hello, welcome to our Bellevue Preschool Parent Orientation. We'll get started today by introducing our preschool staff.
Hi, I'm Miss Michelle, and I'm a preschool teacher here at Bellevue Preschool, and this is my 10th year teaching, and I am so excited that I get to teach you about feelings and the alphabet, and I'm looking forward to reading you lots of stories this year.
Hi, I'm Miss Abby. This is my 5th year teaching here at Bellevue. I'm looking forward to a new exciting year filled with lots of learning and growing.
Hi, I'm Miss Renee, and I am Miss Michelle's assistant. I can't wait to meet you all. To my friends who are coming back from last year, I've missed you so much and can't wait to see you again. And to my new friends, I can't wait to meet you. And even though this year is going to be different, I know it's going to be great.
Hi, my name is Mr. Nick, and this is my 4th year at Bellevue Preschool. I'll be assisting Miss Abby in the classroom, and I cannot wait to see your smiling faces.
Hi, I'm Miss Erin, the new speech therapist at Bellevue. This is my 1st year here, but my 4th year as a speech therapist in the schools, and I can't wait to meet you all.
In addition to our teaching staff, our preschool director is Miss Tara Whitrock, and our principal is Mrs. Heather Rabe.
For the beginning of the year, we are starting virtually, so we will meet with our families virtually in different forms. So we may use different kind of meeting platforms. Next week, we will have our iPad distribution days. So what that means is that you will come on either the 8th, 9th, or 10th at an assigned time, and you will get to pick up your iPad for your students, as well as some supplies for the first week of school. We will be sending out a link for those meeting times through Remind. So you will get a link to be able to sign up for a meeting time on Remind. And the first official week of school is going to be September 14th. We will have some activities for next week and a story read aloud that they will be able to watch on the iPad. But since some people won't be picking up until later in the week, we'll just have one kind of day of activities. So we will have our first official full week of preschool starting on September 14th.
Required paperwork to be enrolled in our program. We have to have a copy of your child's birth certificate, also a copy of a parent ID, a driver's license, or just a state-issued ID, as well as proof of residency in the city of Bellevue, unless you are out of district, and in that case you would have discussed tuition options with our director. We also have to have the registration packet completed in full. And then we also have several medical documents that we need on file, including current and up-to-date immunizations, a physical that has been completed within the past 6 months, and an eye exam, which is due by January of this school year.
Attendance for this year does look a little bit different since we are starting virtually. So daily attendance is required Monday through Thursday. Our program is a 4-day-a-week program, Monday through Thursday. Attendance will be tracked through different forms of parent communication. So we just listed some different types of communication that we can hear from you throughout the day. So it could be a thumbs up to a comment that we sent on Remind, send pictures, videos, just little notes about your child and things that they're doing, phone calls, and also messages through the Google Classroom, which we will also discuss that in a little bit. It is expected that your child is participating in the activities each day. We will have packets that we send home, and we want to make sure they are participating in those activities. So we will be taking daily attendance for this school year.
Supplies that your child needs for our preschool program to start the year. All students are going to need a white binder with a clear front. And in that, we will give you a paper that either says Bee Book or Duck Book, and that's going to be an important supply that your child needs. They're also going to need a regular size backpack, crayons, construction paper, small Elmer's glue sticks, small glue bottles, watercolor paints, Play-Doh, and 1 box of 2-gallon Ziploc bags. In addition to these supplies, we will be sending home other additional supplies that you may need each week.
The iPad distribution that I mentioned earlier will happen next week, the week of the 8th. And this is, like we said, you will sign up for a time to come. We will send that link via Remind, and during that time that you have scheduled, we will show you how to use the different things we will be using on the iPads, such as Google Classroom. That is how we are going to communicate a lot of the assignments that we're going to be having for this school year. Also at this meeting, you will receive your first 2 weeks of home bags. So it'll be for next week and the following week materials.
The take-home bags that Abby just mentioned, it's going to include your lesson plans for the week, which have detailed instructions. We will provide supplies to complete the activities on the weekly lesson plans. These supplies, anything we send home, those are for you to keep. You do not have to return them to us. Every Thursday, families will pick up bags here at our school with the materials for the following week. You will keep all supplies in your child's backpack because supplies that we send home we may reuse for future lesson plans. And we're also going to send a communication folder home, which you can keep any artwork or story starters, documents that are important for your child. You can keep those in the folder.
Every child will also get a book of the week in their take-home bag. So every week, your child will get a new book, and that'll be something for you to keep, so to add to your book library at home. This will be something that we want you to read with your child throughout the week. That'll be part of their weekly homework, is to read that book and kind of ask questions and go through it together.
Google Classroom is where we're going to be posting information regarding your child's learning. So if we have daily videos or assignments, you're going to want to look at Google Classroom. So this is going to be part of your work every Monday through Thursday.
The Bee and Duck books, that is that white binder that is on your child's supply list. This should be kept in your child's backpack. It is a great place to store some of the things that we're going to be sending home. So we'll be doing a new program called the Phonics Dance that will have some papers and things that can actually go right into that binder. And then it also has, you can put poems and songs and artwork in there as well. And this should be your students' responsibility. So that should be something they really take care of and take ownership of. And they can make sure they put that in their backpack each day when they're finished with it.
In preschool, we do screen all of our students and we assess them throughout the school year. So each student, typically prior to starting, has been screened using the Dial 4. This year, things are a little bit different. So we have screened some of our students, and in the future, we will be contacting parents to bring your child in to screen throughout the next couple of months if we haven't already done so. And this is just a way for us to determine where your child is developmentally and see if there are any areas of concern to let you know about. And then we also have an ongoing assessment that we use for our students called Teaching Strategies Gold. And so we typically conduct that twice a year as we're taking data throughout the year. But we're looking at fine motor, gross motor, adaptive, cognitive, communication, and social skills. So while your child is doing at-home learning, we may be asking you some questions in order to assess your child for Teaching Strategies Gold.
The curriculums that we use, all of our lesson plans are aligned with the Kentucky's Early Childhood Standards. Some of the different types of curriculum we are going to be using in the classroom are phonics dance, so that's really focuses on letters and letter sounds. Creative curriculum is a project-based learning that we will do. Some of the lessons and units that we're going to be doing are signs, gingerbread, pets, exercise, all different kinds of things that we'll be focusing on throughout the year. And then we also use a program called Second Step. That is a social skills program and helps students with self-regulation. We'll be sending some information home for you to help the child at home as well, some different strategies and things that you can use with your child.
Other information about our program, we do have a parent resource cabinet full of books to help you. So if you're having issues at home, let us know, and we can kind of take a look at our resource cabinet to see if there's any literature that might be beneficial for you. We also have our Facebook page. You just type in Bellevue Tigers Preschool, and in the past we have used it to share pictures or information about the community and school. And then you should be hearing from your child's teacher about our Remind. That's actually one of the ways we like to communicate with families. We can text you. You can text us questions if you have them.
So since we are doing virtual preschool this year, it is a little bit different and a little bit different requirements on your part and on the student's part. So if your child is enrolled in our program, it is expected that they watch our videos daily, that they complete the daily work Monday through Thursday. We understand that everyone has different situations, and some people might have to finish things on Friday, and that's fine as well. But we do expect that they're doing all the activities that we send home. If this is something that you have more questions about, or you might feel like it's too much to do right now, or you can always feel free to reach out to us. We can provide any supports that you may need in this. So here's our contact information. You can reach out to us through email, phone call to the office, and then we also, like we said, Remind is always a great way to contact us. If you have any questions or anything, you can always message us through there. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to having you.